Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Will Knowledge Hub. Thank you so much for your support and your comments, your feedback. It is just like a fuel for me to motivate, to be motivated, and to stay consistent and to upload videos on my channel, because now I regard my channel as it is helping others. So today's topic, coming fast to our topic, is think fast, speak clear. Now this thing is very critical. How it is critical? Because you have to be logical, you have to follow a structure, and you have to follow a brain-based technology method. Because first you have an idea, then you have to connect that idea with the structure, and then there should be a connection in order to show the fluency. Now, how to build this chain, idea, structure and connection, that will ultimately makes you fluent in English. Because English is not about learning words. English is all about learning, communicating words in a logical, coherent and structural way. Now, how to attain this? I am going to divide this video into three steps, three clear steps. Number one step is that first of all, you should have a clear idea in your brain. It means that you have to lock a clear idea in your brain. First of all, you have to ask yourself quickly, what is my main point? What is my main theme? What I want to talk about? Because having too many concepts make it a confusing statement. So in order to avoid confusion, embarrassment and anxiety, you should have a clear-cut idea in your brain. For example, in today's video, my topic is think fast, speak clear. Now this is my clear idea and I have logged it in my brain. Now how I would get it? Now first you have to have clear idea in your brain. The next step, the most important step, is how will I say it? How will I say it? It means your structure, your manner. So you have to follow a structure. First of all, subject means your idea, then a reason to support your idea, and then an example. Very logical, because you are not speaking randomly. You are giving a logic, you are giving and you are providing an example which will forcefully makes your audience to be convinced about your idea. For example, if my topic is English learning, this is my main idea. Main idea is English learning. My main idea is English learning. Now, how will I support it with the reason? Because it helps in jobs. For example, now I am quoting an example. For example, many companies require English. Now, I have given you a topic, subject, main idea which I want to share with you. Then I support this idea with a logical example. Reason. You have to provide a reason, because when you provide a reason, your argument becomes logical. Then you have to provide an example. Next, very important. Now you know all these things, but the fluency is not there in your speech. Now how to gain this fluency? For gaining fluency, you have to take the support of some connectors. So the third step, the most important step is using linking words and connectors. For example, first, my topic is English learning. English is important, so is a connector, so is a linking word. So it helps in jobs, because is again a connector, because many companies require English language. Now you see that how I take one simple idea, one clear idea, then I develop it with the help of logic and example, and then I supported it with connectors. So this is the same formula you have to apply. For example, idea, structure, how you will say it, and say it always with the reason, with the logic. Number 3, you have to build it with connectors. So idea to have clarity in your mind, structure in order to avoid ambiguity and confusion for your audience, and to make and to support your idea in a solid way, and connectors to gain fluency. So this is the formula. This is the 3 steps formula to think fast and speak clear. Now your turn starts. I am giving you a topic. Mobile phones are important. Now you have to provide me the structure with the reason and a logic and an example. Then you will use some connectors in order to give me some kind of benefits. So your turn starts now. Why mobile phones are important, or mobile phones are important? So I hope you have understood this idea. Whenever you are in a speech, whenever you are in a presentation or a meeting, follow this sequence and you will see that now your speech is not haphazard one, not in a confusing state of mind, but you have a clear idea how to follow the chain of thoughts. This is called chain of thoughts. Structural base, brain based, logical, and your brain and the brain of every human beings gets attracted towards this logical reasoning. So utilize this, think fast, speak clearer, and hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel, because I am striving hard for more than 4 years on this channel, and now I am reaping the fruits. Thank you so much for your support once again. Stay happy learn.